Joseph's brothers go to Egypt. The famine had stretched on for months, and its grip tightened around Canaan. The once fertile fields lay cracked under the relentless sun, and the grain stored from previous harvests had long been eaten. Jacob, the patriarch of the family, watched his household with growing concern. His sons, their wives, and their children were weary from hunger. The livestock grew thin, and the air carried a constant heaviness of desperation. One morning, Jacob gathered his sons. His voice carried both authority and urgency. "I have heard that there is grain for sale in Egypt. Go down there and buy some so that we may live and not die." The brothers exchanged glances, the word Egypt stirring memories they had tried to bury for years. None spoke of it, but all thought of their long-lost brother Joseph, the one they had sold into slavery so long ago. 10 of Jacob's sons prepared for the journey, but he refused to send Benjamin, the youngest and most dearly loved after Joseph. "I will not risk him," Jacob said firmly. "My heart could not bear losing him." With heavy hearts and empty sacks, the brothers set out across the desert toward the great kingdom of Egypt. Days later, they approached the bustling city where foreigners from every land came to buy food. Towering statues, stone temples, and markets overflowing with goods greeted them. But their purpose was singular. They had come for grain. They were directed to the governor of Egypt, the man who controlled the nation's vast storehouses. Unbeknownst to them, that governor was Joseph, the brother they had betrayed. Years had changed him. He wore fine linen garments, a golden chain rested on his chest, and the signet ring of Pharaoh adorned his hand. His hair was shaved in Egyptian style, and he spoke the language of the land fluently. Yet as soon as his eyes fell upon the 10 men standing before him, he recognized them instantly. They bowed low to the ground, fulfilling the dream he had once shared with them as a boy. Joseph's heart pounded, but he kept his expression unreadable. Speaking through an interpreter, he asked, "Where do you come from?" They answered, "From the land of Canaan, to buy food." Joseph studied them, the memories of betrayal flashing in his mind. He decided to test them. "You are spies," he declared sharply. "You have come to see where our land is unprotected." They shook their heads vigorously. "No, my lord, your servants have come only to buy food. We are all sons of one man. Your servants are honest men, not spies." Joseph pressed them further. "No, you have come to see the weakness of the land." They insisted again. "We, your servants, were 12 brothers, the sons of one man in Canaan. The youngest is now with our father, and one is no more." At the mention of one is no more, Joseph felt a stab of emotion. They believed he was gone forever, but he would not reveal himself yet. "It is just as I told you," he said coldly. "You are spies. This is how you will be tested. Send one of your number to get your youngest brother, and the rest will remain in prison. Then your words may be proven true." Joseph ordered them into custody for 3 days. In the dim confines of the prison, the brothers spoke among themselves, unaware that Joseph could understand their Hebrew words. "Surely we are being punished because of our brother," one said. "We saw how distressed he was when he pleaded for his life, but we would not listen." Reuben added, "Did I not tell you not to sin against the boy? But you would not listen, and now we must give an account for his blood." Joseph turned away to hide his tears. On the 3rd day, Joseph changed his approach. "Do this, and you will live, for I fear God," he said. "If you are honest men, let one of your brothers stay here in prison, while the rest go and take grain back to your starving households. But you must bring your youngest brother to me so that your words may be verified." The brothers agreed, though fear gripped their hearts. Joseph selected Simeon to remain bound before their eyes. Then he secretly ordered his servants to fill their sacks with grain, return each man's payment into his sack, and give them provisions for their journey. The brothers departed, but along the way, one opened his sack to feed his donkey and gasped, "My silver has been returned." They trembled, saying, "What is this that God has done to us?" When they reached Canaan, they told their father everything that had happened. They spoke of the harsh governor who accused them of being spies, who held Simeon, and who demanded they bring Benjamin. As they emptied their sacks, each found his payment returned. Jacob's face fell. "You have deprived me of my children. Joseph is no more. Simeon is no more. And now you would take Benjamin. Everything is against me." Reuben tried to reassure him, saying, "You may put both of my sons to death if I do not bring Benjamin back, and trust him to my care." But Jacob refused. "My son will not go down there with you. His brother is dead, and he is the only one left. If harm comes to him, I will go down to the grave in sorrow." The famine, however, did not relent. Weeks passed, and their food dwindled again. Hunger clawed at their households until desperation forced Jacob to speak. "Go back and buy us a little more food." Judah stepped forward. "The man warned us solemnly, 'You will not see my face again unless your brother is with you. If you send Benjamin with us, we will go. If you will not, we will not go.'" Jacob's resistance weakened under the weight of necessity. "If it must be so, then do this," he said. "Take some of the best products of the land bomb, honey, spices, myrrh, pistachio, nuts, and almonds, and present them as a gift to the man. Take double the silver with you, for you must return what was put back into your sacks. Perhaps it was a mistake. Take your brother also, and go back to the man at once, and may God Almighty grant you mercy before him, so that he will release your other brother and Benjamin. As for me, if I am bereaved, I am bereaved. With heavy hearts, but renewed hope, the brothers prepared for the journey once more, this time with Benjamin among them. They could not know that the man they were about to face was their own brother, and that the unfolding events would not only secure grain for their families, but also bring to light the truth of their past and the redemption of their hearts. What awaited them in Egypt would change the course of their lives forever.